say, kids, what time is it?
Hey everyone, it's Mr. Cara Dune here for GeekTime TV, and it's been quite a day. It started about 1 a.m. last night. I got up, checked my phone while I was up, and saw what had happened to Gina Carano, and could not sleep for a while after that because the first thing that popped into my head was that, there's a lot of hypocrisy and double standards surrounding all of this, and it goes beyond the idea that Gina was fired from The Mandalorian, and it's taken cancel culture into a dangerous new area that she basically was warning us about in the tweet that got her fired, ironically. So there's so much irony and so many double standards surrounding this, and many other YouTube channels have already talked about this, discussed it probably more eloquently than I will here, but let's go through it anyway because that's what we are supposed to do. So apparently Gina has been fired because of her social media, and yet there has been no spokesperson from Lucasfilm named to this. There's a generic statement that's been put out. Gina Carano is not currently employed by Lucasfilm, and there are no plans for her to be in the future a Lucasfilm spokesperson said. So we don't get a name with that Lucasfilm spokesperson, but as the events of today transpired, she's been let go by her talent and marketing agencies. So I think there is some juice to this. Here's the tweet, or it's a meme that she put out from this Warrior Priest Gym podcast. Anyway, I understand what she's trying to say here. Intelligent people who understand context generally do, but the cancel culture crowd got all they needed to see out of it. There was a certain word here, two of them actually, that triggered them, and without reading into the context of it, actually carried out precisely what she's warning us about here. Basically, she's warning us about the machine controlling narratives and brainwashing thought to the point where neighbor turns on neighbor and citizen turns on citizen and makes it easy to control a population that way is basically what she was warning us about, that we're headed down that slippery slope. And I think we've actually gone past the slippery slope at this point. Should she have tweeted this? Probably not. Maybe a different example would have been better, but she didn't write it. She just saw it, agreed with it, and put it up. But here's where the double standard comes in. Because apparently she was fired for somehow drawing a political parallel to 1940s Germany, 1930s Germany. The star of the show, actually, he's the co-star of the show. The star of the show is a puppet. Pedro Pascal tweeted this after the election this year, basically calling half of the American population Yahtzees and white supremacists. And he currently still has a job at Lucasfilm. He previously in 2018 tweeted this: "This is America. Hashtag this is America. Germany 1944. America, not 2018. He still has a job. Now, I don't see much difference here. If they're going to say that this is conflating the idea that the modern political climate in America today is akin to that period in time, then these two tweets are equally as offensive, if not more. Then we have producer Jack Morrissey, who currently still works at Disney, who tweeted this little gem a while back. Hashtag MAGA kids go screaming hats first into the wood chipper. Not only is he still employed at Disney, he still has his active Twitter account. Everybody remembers what happened when James Gunn tweeted all this nonsense, some pedo things and some phobic things years ago, cost himself a job and then was magically rehired not long after. But this is all okay with Disney, because at Disney, Lucasfilm in particular, the Force is female, and it's all about empowering strong women. Strong women, if you have this political opinion. So we saw this a few weeks back. They hired this woman, Christina Ariel, gave her a YouTube show for the High Republic. And they hired her after she was exposed having about a year's worth of horribly racist tweets. Just they go on and on and on. I don't even want to read some of these. They're so vile. And to me, it's a simple rule that I was taught as a child that if you take the word white in a statement like this and switch it with anything else, and it sounds bad, that's because it is. But not only does Lucasfilm hire her and give her a platform, they use their own Twitter account to stand by her with the statement, "Our Star Wars community is one of hope and inclusivity. We do not stand for bullying and racism. We support Christine Ariel." Now, listen to those words. We do not stand for bullying and racism. Really? 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 Okay, fine. Then you've got High Republic author Justina Ireland bashing white men, telling them not to buy her books because she's going to be inserting her politics into them. That's okay, because that's a strong woman. Notice the there's a common thread here with these two women versus this one right here. And then let's go into their virtue signaling. Their what did they say again? Let's go back to their little statement. Hope and inclusivity. Well, James Earl Jones had a 90th birthday. And I don't care what skin tone James Earl Jones is. The man is an American. He's a national treasure. He turned 90. Whether he was in Star Wars or not, everyone should have recognized that. But Star Wars forgot. They forgot his birthday, but they didn't forget Kelly Marie Tran's birthday. Oh, no. And a week before James Earl Jones' birthday was Carl Weathers' birthday, and they forgot that too. But yesterday, they didn't forget Laura Dern's birthday for her, unstoppable Vice Admiral Aelin Holdo role in The Last Jedi. And then there's John Boyega, who came out back in the fall, late summer, and completely went off about the way he was handled and the tokenism of his character in the Star Wars saga, including this, the posters. And I'm sure everybody has seen the posters where there's the American poster, there's Finn, you got Kylo Ren, Rey, and then Finn. So these are the big three, right? And then when it goes to China, China doesn't like that one particular character. So he's stuffed down here. You almost can't find him. You really got to look hard to find him. And then there's the final hypocrisy that I can think of today, that Disney is a company that has no problems shooting their movies next to 10 internment camps and 5 prisons in China. They're okay with that. They're okay with shrinking John Boyega on a poster for China because they want their cheddar. They're okay with all of this stuff. Every single fucking one of these things they are okay with, but they're not okay with that. And so this is what the result is. Clearly, it looks to me like they've had a target on Gina's back for a while. She stepped into the bear trap with the raw meat, and they've scalped her for it. So, you can take it any way you want. It's completely your opinion. But what I decided to do when I saw this in the middle of the night was I logged on and I canceled my Disney Plus account. So I'm going to repay them with my wallet. I'm closing it. They're not getting a dime from me. I will no longer buy any toys, t-shirts, posters. The Marvel Universe is now closed book for me, and I will be canceling my Marvel Comics subscriptions going forward Now, I'm not speaking for anyone else on GeekTime TV or the GeekTime Network. They can do whatever they want. But I'm done. I have canceled my account, and I'm not going to give Disney another freaking dime until they clean up their house. Thanks for watching. You can like, dislike, comment below. Thanks for watching, and I hope to bring you some happier news next time. You guys have a great day. Thanks. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe, make sure you click the little bell icon to be notified anytime someone from our show drops new content here. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.
Say, kids, what time is that?